Hi there, my name is MC Oda, and welcome to my hardcore series where you get to choose my fate. That's right, just like a choose your own adventure book, in this series, you, the viewer, gets to choose how I proceed from episode to episode. So let's take a quick look and see what path you have chosen for me for this episode. We had quite a few suggestions this time, and I appreciate every single one of them, but there were a couple of themes. Several people, including Daylight MCR, Zinkberg Gaming, Julian Rage, and Lucky Lane, all wanted me to go start finding diamonds. And I think Zinkberg put it perfectly when he said, being that I am in hardcore, gear could be the difference between life and the end of the series. And I fully agree with that. I think getting geared up and getting protected is the best way to make sure that this series does not end too quickly. So we will definitely be going to look for some diamonds this episode and hopefully find enough to get completely decked out. If you caught last episode, you'll know that I was directed to use my first 3 diamonds of the game to build a hoe and a jukebox. Well, several of you now want to see me put this jukebox to use. Dark Pro, Impala 100, and Toeblocks all want me to find a disc to put in this jukebox. So before the end of this episode, I will find a disc, even if I have to squeeze it out of a creeper. There were a couple other directions that were given to me for this episode. Julian Rage and Archon Kai both want me to start going to find some obsidian. Archon wants me to start some enchanting, and Julian Rage wants me to build a nether portal. There were a few other suggestions involving animals and mobs, which I thought were pretty interesting. One of them was from Epic Ness, and Epic Ness wants me to make a cooked chicken farm. And you know, I think that is a great idea because I do not have a regular food source yet. Also, Bin Chillin wants me to find a pet, and Zinkberg Gaming wants me to find a saddle and a horse. Of course, looking at the home I'm in, it might have to be a seahorse. And Sammy wants me to go find a village and start some villager trading. Now that sounds like an interesting idea, maybe for a future episode, because I'm not quite in a situation yet where I can explore the land and find a village. And also, I kind of have a feeling that when I do find one, I don't think they're going to like me very much.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
We'll have to see what that's all about. Millie's Minecraft had an excellent idea involving materials I would have to find from one of those ocean monuments. And she wants me to set a long-term goal of using all these ocean monuments around and Hearts of the Sea to build a conduit. And if you take a look at the map of where I am surrounded very closely by 1, 2, 3, 4 ocean monuments, even a 5th one right here, and even a 6th one down here. This is a pretty crazy spawn, I tell you. And one last thing, 2 people mentioned about this starter home that I made this kind of glass dome around this ship, and both Daylight MCR and Lucky Lane said that this reminded them of a ship in a bottle. Yeah, a ship in a bottle. That is a way cooler idea than what I just made. I made a ship-shaped dome, but I think a ship in a bottle is really the way to go. So I think that's actually how I'm going to start the episode. I'm going to convert this into a ship in a bottle, which means I need to go back to that land we found last time, get a whole lot of sand, a bunch of trees for fuel, and bring that back and get this construction going. Now for me, that's going to take several hours, but for you, it's going to happen on the other side of this intro. And just like that, the ship in a bottle is done. Just as I suspected, that took me more than a few hours to do. I went through almost an entire chest full of glass, many shovels, and a whole lot of clearing out water. But let me show you the final product. There it is. This is how it looks from above the water. I think that is actually really good. I'm really, really happy with this. I think that looks better than my ship-shaped dome that I did the first time. And wow, this was just a really good idea. Let me pop down under the water. You can see what it looks like down here. We got a nice cork in the bottle there. Give you both sides here. All right, and let me show you how to get into it. So initially I was thinking I would do something going through the middle of the cork, but then that would have taken me just kind of out here in the middle and not in the boat. So instead, I still set up my little doorway with my glow lichen, and I still pop in right at the bow of the ship, walking down the boat. So there is a little bit of a hole in the glass, but it's not really all that noticeable unless you know what to look for. When I run up, again, I can just run forward and swim right back up to my boat. And to get back in, I just swim on down and I go right through this gap. Boom, right in. I absolutely love this. This looks incredible. Now I do have to watch I don't fall off the edge. I don't have a ladder up yet, but that'll come soon enough. But I love the look of this. I think this looks better. It feels a little bit more spacious. And it really does have a theme now instead of just a random build. So thank you so much, Dialight MCR and Lucky Lane, for suggesting the ship in a bottle. This was an incredible idea, and I'm so glad you suggested it. All right, so now let's go find us some diamonds. As I said earlier, a few people wanted me to go ahead and get diamonds and want me to go ahead and gear up and start being safe. And I think that is what I'm going to do next. I'm looking for some materials here. I did, off camera, I did reorganize a few things. Let's see, I do want to take some of these down with me. Okay, I think I got what I need now. So of the suggestions for finding diamonds, there was one actually pretty specific one, and this came from Zuligan Rage. And Zuligan Rage wanted me to make a 2x1 hole down to diamond level and make a base of mining operations and start branch mining. I love how specific that directive was, and I can absolutely do that. So to get down to diamond level, I'm going to have to get down to somewhere around -55. I forget which level it is where the lava is, but I definitely like mining above where the lava lakes are, not below them. And considering I'm at +54 now, that means I'm probably going to need a little over 100 ladders. So let me go ahead and get some more sticks here. I've got sticks from doing trees. Okay, that should be more than enough. And I was thinking I had to do the perfect spot to dig this 1x2 area. Right there. I originally put this here to store some things for the furnace room here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and make this an access to the mines. Okay, so I'm just going to dig down for now and just use ladders to get back up because I don't have soul sand yet for a water elevator. Okay, and just as I suspected, I hit a waterlogged cavern here. So I'm just going to have to kind of dig my way through it, I suppose. Luckily, it's not too deep. Okay, I'm getting close to the spot I need to be. I did hear some bats up there a little bit higher up in the deep slate area, so I know there's a cave up there. But let's go ahead and get down to, I believe it's -53 is where I need to be, because I think the lava lakes are at -54. In fact, I just heard a little lava plop. It's very faint, but I heard it. So we're definitely down here in the right spot. So this is going to be my way back up. And that means that this is going to be my way down, and that means I'm going to want my branch mine to start on one side of this, and we'll go ahead and we'll say north or south, north or south. We'll go south. Okay, so I think my staging area is going to be out this way. Now let me go ahead and set up a little water trap here for my drop chute. I did bring some signs for this. Let's see if I just block off the water right there. The ladders are going to block it off on this side. And if I just dump, I like to do 2, because if it's a long drop, sometimes I've had the game actually deal me damage going through one block. So I like to do 2 just to make sure I have some cushion there. So now I should be able to fall all the way from the top, and that water should stop my fall, and then I should be able to survive the jump. Actually, you know what? Let me run back up to the top and refill one of these buckets, so if I do find the lava lakes, I can clear them out. And let's hope my waterfall worked. Oh boy, that could have been a quick end of the series if that didn't work. Alright, I got a little bit of space cleared. Let me go ahead and put down some storage chests and empty my pockets. Make a couple pickaxes and start digging. So caving is a lot more fun, but I tell you, in a hardcore world, branch mining is definitely a lot safer. Okay, well, I have opened up into a cave, so let's check this out and see if we can find anything interesting. Oh, it is -54. Okay, I was not quite deep enough. You know, the lower you are, the better odds you have of finding diamonds, so even just one block lower should hopefully increase my odds. Alright, let me grab these. Ooh. 3 of them. 4 of them. 5 of them. 6. Oh my god, this is all 7? Holy cow. Wow, this is fantastic. 8? What? Oh wow, 8 diamonds on my first score. That is fantastic. Okay, these caves down here are getting pretty extensive. I don't know if I'm ready for all this yet. Oh, there's some more in the ceiling. Oh, I missed these on the first pass too. I need to pay more attention. Okay, well I am almost out of food and I have found 13 diamonds. So let's go ahead and run back up to the boat, see what we've gotten, and maybe start getting some low-level enchantments on some items here. Alright, first things first, let's go ahead and make an enchanting table. Boom. And some shelves. Let's go ahead and make that diamond pickaxe. And we'll go with a chest plate to help keep me protected. Alright, let's set up this enchanting table, and I kind of like this area up here. I didn't get really any suggestions for where to set this up yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this floor up a little bit, because I think this sunken in floor just looks a little bit weird. And that looks much, much better. So I think I'm going to put the enchanting table here for now. And let's see, we can go ahead and get the first 2 books right there and there. Okay, let's see what level enchantments that's going to give us. Okay, it's all very low level. Let me grab some lapis and a grindstone, and let's start grinding out some enchantments. I think the first thing I would like to see is Fortune 1 on a pickaxe. And I'm not sure how likely that is to come out. But I'm going to go ahead and grind through a few levels here and see if I can get Fortune. Okay, well, in a not so bright move, I pretty much worked through all of my levels, and I never even saw Fortune 1, so I'm thinking this just isn't enough even to get Fortune 1. So let's put away this lapis, and let's see if we can go down there and find us some more diamonds. Ooh, I think I just got a bow. Okay, a power 2 bow. If I remember anything from my last series, is a power 2 bow is way more powerful than I thought it would be. Oh wow, that was a good one. Alright, I've got 10 diamonds. Let's see what I can make out of that. Okay, I think I'm going to make that axe that we talked about in last episode, which leaves me with 7, which I think is just enough to make a pair of pants. Nice. Okay, well I guess the branch mining isn't so bad after all. And it is a lot safer. Oh, look, there's some right here. Look, this is where I just found that batch, and there's some right below it. This is awesome. Alright, I think I'm going to branch mine until I think these 2 iron pickaxes are gone, and then we'll see where that leaves me. Wow, that was a big one. Holy cow. Alright, well let's see, that was 12 more diamonds. That means I can make me a helmet and some boots, which means that is fully armored, which is really, really good. Alright, it looks like these last 3 diamonds, they can be used for something. So I think that would be a shovel and a sword. Alright, so that makes me fully decked out in diamonds. So that is all of the armor pieces, all the weapons and tools. I think that's pretty awesome for now. So let's start working on some of those other goals for today. Okay, so the next thing on the agenda today was to find a music disc. I did not get lucky and find a music disc or any loot chest for that matter down below ground. So it looks like I'm going to have to resort to creeper hunting to find a record. But that's okay because those usually find the better records anyway. So I think I'm going to go resort to an old school way of doing this, something that I used to do years ago. And that is going to involve making several of these pistons and a couple pressure plates. Alright, so let's go back to that dry land that we found up north and see if we can find some creepers. Okay, so we are here in this plains area that I found last episode, so I need to find a good place to set up this makeshift record farm. And I think this kind of flat area over here probably looks really good for it. Okay, so this is really, really simple. First we're going to make a little trap for a skeleton, then we're going to make a trap for a creeper. And we're going to do it simply by putting 4 pistons in a little circle with a pressure plate in the middle. And then we're going to put a little block on top. So now if a skeleton walks in here, he's going to get trapped. He's going to set off this pressure plate, set off this piston, and he cannot jump out. He is stuck here for eternity. And then what we're going to do is just a little bit of a distance from there, we're going to put the exact same thing for a creeper to stand in. And just like that. So now once the night falls, which it should be pretty soon, I'm going to try to get a skeleton trapped in this one, and then I'm going to start trying to drag creepers over one at a time into this one. And we're hopefully going to get the skeleton to shoot the creeper. Pretty basic stuff, and I haven't done this in years. Many, many years. So I'm hoping this works. Okay, it is dark enough for mobs to spawn, and I've only seen a couple. There's a zombie over there and a spider. I need to find skeletons and creepers. Okay, there's a creeper and there's a skeleton. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of zombies there too. Let's hope we can do this. Ah, the zombies are following me. Of course they are. You know, if I was looking for zombies, I'd never get these guys to spawn. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. Oh, zombies. Oh, zombies. I hate their swarming thing. Okay, there's some skeletons. Let's see if I can get one of them to follow me. All right, you, come here. Okay, come get me. Ooh. Okay, no, follow me. Where's he going? Okay, this used to be easier. Okay. Okay, get in there. Get in there. He's walking all around it and not getting in it. There he goes. Okay, he's trapped. Come on, creeper, creeper. Oh, now I'm getting shot at by the skeleton. Oh no, zombies, go away. Oh, the zombies are gonna get caught. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, the creeper's up there. Let's see if we can get him into the trap. Nope. Into the trap. Into... Oh, come on. Oh, come on, creeper. Come on, creeper. There he goes. Okay. Oh, there's another creeper. Okay. Oh, jeez, what? Okay, what did I get myself into here? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now look, now I can't get up there because the whole place is surrounded by skeletons. Oh, lovely. Okay. Oh, zombies, the zombies. Oh, geez. Oh no, my hearts. Oh, this record better be worth it, guys. Okay, am I clear? Now, shoot me, skeleton. Okay. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, here's a creeper. Let's see if we can get him to chase me. And hopefully the sun will kill all the zombies and skeletons that are going to be in the way. Okay, come on, creeper. Come on, creeper. Get in there, get in there. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. All right. Zombie, yeah, burn. Burn, zombie, burn. Oh, there's another creeper over there. All right, that should have given us another music disc. All right. Okay, we got another creeper over here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. All right, it's a little easier without the horde of zombies. All right, there's another one. There's a creeper right here. Let's see if we can get him over here and get another disc. Right. All right, nice. That's what, like 3 or 4 discs now? Okay, let's kill this skeleton, get this over with. All right, let's see what we got. We survived that. I'm not really sure how. All right. We got blocks, we got Strahd, we've got Stall, and we've got another Strahd. Awesome, we got 4 discs. All right, let me clean up my stuff and take these back home with me. And that is my last fish. I have no food left. Definitely time to go home. All right, if I'm heading home, I might as well take one of these little guys with me too, so that we can start working on that chicken farm. All right, buddy, come down here so I can get you in a boat. All right, so we are back home. We're gonna leave the chicken in the boat here and go see what we can do with these music discs. Okay, well I had two directives with this jukebox. One of them seems more plausible than the other. One of the ideas came from Impala 100, who's responsible for the jukebox in the first place, and he wants me to use the back room of the boat to build a disco party room. But the back room here is a little small, and all of these walls are only 1 block thick. These are also the outside of the boat, and I just have a feeling that that's going to be a pretty difficult task to pull off. But definitely keep that idea in your back pocket for when we get a larger base later on down the road. The other idea came from Toe Blocks, and he wants me to build a redstone contraption that plays a disc on the jukebox every time I step into my base. Because, you know, that's never going to get annoying. But, you know what? Let's do it anyway. So I had some ideas here on how to pull this off. I don't have a whole lot of space to work with. If you see, we kind of come down onto this platform here. And then underneath here, we've just got a little bit of space here. But I've noticed that not all of these are exposed to the water, or exposed to the, well, what used to be water. So that one is. So let me put it back. But some of these other ones are not. See, like that one isn't either. Or that one or that one. So I've got this nice little space here. I think that one too. Yeah, I've got this nice little space here where I can actually build the contraption. All right, so to pull this off, I'm gonna need 1 dropper, 2 hoppers, some redstone dust, the jukebox itself, and one of those pressure plates. So let's see, if I did my calculations correctly, this should be, yep, that's directly underneath there. So I think if I put my dropper facing up and replace that block and give it a redstone. Now, and I'm going to remove this so I can at least see what I'm doing. So now if we put the plank back here and put a pressure plate, that should trigger the dropper. Yes, okay, I heard it click. Okay, that's perfect, that's perfect, that's perfect, okay. So what we're gonna need is we're gonna need a hopper to feed into that dropper. We're gonna put the note block on top of that hopper, and then a hopper above the dropper facing into the note block. I believe that's everything. I honestly think that's all. Okay, so let me put the flooring back. So now I'm going to load all 4 of the discs into the dropper. So now what should happen is they're all sitting in the dropper right now. And then when we hit this pressure plate, it should eject one random one up into the hopper, which then feeds into the jukebox. And that will stay in the jukebox until it's done playing, and when it's done playing, it'll drop down into this hopper and go back into the dropper. So let's see if this works. All right, yeah, Strahd is playing. There we go. That worked. Now, with the location of this pressure plate, every time I come into my base, I'm going to hit that pressure plate, and that music's going to play. Well, I should say one of the 4 discs is going to play. And we'll just turn that sound all the way down for now. Okay, so now when it's done playing, and it is still playing, we just can't hear it, it should end up back into this dropper. Okay, and then we are going to hide that ugly thing with a trap door. And that's done. Redstone genius. Aw, yeah. Okay, well now I'm running dangerously low on food. I think these are the last 4 cooked salmon that I have. So let's get working on that cooked chicken farm that Epic Ness wanted me to make. Well, I brought this one chicken back, but I would love to have another one, just because it's going to be a little bit easier to make more. I'm going to put the chicken farm out here for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's going to involve lava, and I don't want that in my wooden ship. And the other reason is, this thing is going to be noisy. So the easiest way to do this involves a comparator, which needs quartz to make, and you guys haven't taken me to the nether yet. So I found another way to make one of these with basically a redstone clock that's just going to trigger it constantly. And that is noisy. So I'm going to build it up here away from where I'm doing my normal day-to-day business. But first, let's find this chicken to mate. All right, well here we are in this land to the west here. Oh look, donkeys, that's nice to know. All right, come here little guy. Get in the boat. Nice. Okay, well let's head over to that spruce forest over there and see if we can find a dog just as quickly. All right, well we will leave this little guy here and we are gonna go try to find us a wolf. I got 13 bones here, so if I do find one, I should have no problem taming it. Is that, yep, there's one right there. Nice. Okay, come here, buddy. Oh, first try. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to take you home. I don't have a lead to pull you through the water, and I don't think you're gonna follow me that far through the water. All right, I'm not sure if a dog will actually get in a boat or not. Let's see, you know what? I think I'm gonna let this chicken go for the moment. Give me that boat. Let's just see if we can actually get the dog to stand in the boat. Oh, he does! I can actually take him home. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Alright, well, I tell you what, I can tell you to stay, so I know you won't go anywhere. Let me go ahead and get this chicken back home first. Come on. There you go. And then I'll come back for you. Who's a good boy? Yeah, you are. Get in that boat with your friend. Go. There you go. I'm going back to get my puppy. Alright, little guy, let's get you home. Get in the boat. There you go. Alright, we are back home. I'm wondering if I go down into the ship, into the bottle, I mean, will he teleport down there? Well, let's first get him out of the boat, so he's not stuck in the boat. Now let's see if he'll teleport down here with me. Come on, boy. There he is. Good boy. Oh, you're floating. That looks weird. I'll tell you what, let's get you up here. You deserve to be up here on the, whatever you call this, the captain's deck. I don't even know what you call this. This is where you steer the boat from. Okay, people out there who know nautical terms, what do you call this area of the ship besides the boat steering part? Are you down below in the captain's quarters? All right, that works. We'll park you down here. You probably want to stay out of the rain, don't you? Doesn't rain down here, buddy. You might not be too smart, but you're adorable. Okay, now let's get this chicken farm going. Ooh, I probably shouldn't be swinging this axe in this boat, should I? Let's see, a couple things I'm gonna need. A hopper, a slab, some glass, a bucket of lava, some redstone torches, and not a dropper, I need a dispenser. I don't have any string yet, and I need a bow to make a dispenser. I do have one option. I do have this bow. That would not be smart, but I have to get this thing built. You know, I think I'd rather go back to dry land, wait for nighttime, and kill some spiders and get some string, because I'm not getting rid of this one power 2 bow that I have. Okay, we are looking for spiders, and only spiders, and now we're finding all the creepers. Alright, there's some spiders. Give me some string. Alright, I got one. Oh, look. Is this a wandering trader? Nice. Leads. Oh, I need these. Sorry, fellas. Okay, spiders. Stay focused. Stay focused. Ooh, Enderman. Come on, get in the boat. Get in the boat. There you go. Okay, stay focused. Stay focused. Ooh, another Enderman. Nope, nope, nope. All right, stay focused. I'm looking for spiders. There we go. Ooh, 3 string. That's what I need. Now let's get home. I mean, I might as well take another one of these chickens home with me. All right, safe. All right, let's get home. Okay, I am back. So let's get the rest of the things I need to make this chicken farm. So now I can make a bow, which means I can make that dispenser. I need another hopper and a chest to hold the drops. So I think that's everything I need to build this chicken farm. So let's go back up to the surface and get this thing built. Okay, so I wanted to build the chicken farm up on this little platform here. And I know this platform looks like a little bit of a mess, but right now it's just a quick and dirty thing, and it's something we can clean up maybe in the next episode. Okay, that should be more than enough space. All right, this is going to be a pretty basic chicken farm here, and instructions for these are all over the internet, so let's just go ahead and get this thing built. Okay, so this is the basics of it. Essentially, the chickens are going to sit here above this hopper. As they lay eggs, the eggs are going to go down into this dispenser. And then typically there is a comparator reading a signal out from the dispenser, which then wraps around with some redstone so that as soon as an egg goes into the dispenser, it triggers the dispenser to fire once. It'll fire an egg into this half slab, and if a baby chicken is hatched, it'll sit here in this little half block space until it grows up. Once it grows up, its head will go up into the lava and it'll burn to death, and its cooked food and its feather will drop down into this chest. Pretty basic farm. But the catch here is, I haven't been to the Nether yet, and I can't make a comparator. So I found this other idea online, and it will work, but it's noisy. And I think it'll work from this square. It might have to be a block up, but I'm going to try it here. Essentially, I'm going to put a redstone here, which is going to power that dispenser, and then 3 in front of it. Now I'm going to put a redstone torch on the side. There we go. And you saw this thing trigger itself until the torch burned out. And it shot eggs every time it did. And we didn't get a chicken. Oh, out of 8 eggs. Okay. So now, if I put a torch on this side, watch what happens. See, it goes until that one burns out, then it goes till that one burns out. And it's just going to keep on doing this for eternity. Loud, noisy, and this thing is going to fire constantly. That's why I didn't want this thing in earshot of my base. So let's go ahead and turn this annoying thing off for the moment so that we can get our chickens up here. All right, let's release these chickens. All right, let's see if we can get them into the machine. All right. Delicious seeds, come on. All right, there's 1, and there's 2, and there's 3. And now there's 4. Can we luck out and get another one? And now there's 5. Nice. Okay, so that's a good start. You know what? I am going to put a trapdoor in there so that I can still continue to feed them, because eventually I would like to max this out at, what is it, like 24? I think it's around 24 before they start suffocating. All right, well, I'll come up every now and then and feed them some seeds, and we'll get some chickens. Now, hopefully, as they lay eggs... Oh, let me turn this noise machine back on. All right. So hopefully now, as they lay eggs, we'll get some chickens forming in here, and we'll get our automatic cooked chickens. Mission accomplished. All right, there's one last thing I need to do here. Oh yeah, toe blocks, check it out. Plays automatically when I come onto my base. So those llamas were nice enough to give me 3 leather, which means I can make 3 books, which means another bookshelf for the enchanting table. So let's see if this is enough to get us Fortune 1 on an iron pickaxe. And apparently it is not. So we're going to need more bookshelves. A lot more bookshelves. So now if we take a look at our map up here, up in this northern area, I did find a bunch of cows up there when I was running around. So we could always start a cow farm. But another thing I saw, look at this. Right down here to the southeast, that's a mushroom island. So maybe, just maybe, I can make a mushroom farm. But that's going to have to be an idea for another episode. So I think I'm going to call it here. I think I got everything accomplished. I got all geared up in diamonds. We got several music discs. We got an awesome automatic player. Every time I step inside my home, a record plays. We got a cooked chicken farm. We got an adorable little pet. And I did collect enough obsidian to make another portal. Unfortunately, I didn't find any saddles, but I do know where the horses are, so when we do find a saddle, I know exactly where we can tame some horses. Alright, so now this is where I need your help. I need you to tell me what to do next episode. Again, I can throw out a few suggestions. Maybe we can start a cow farm or a mushroom farm and max out that enchanting table up there. I still don't have a consistent way to get experience points though. That could be a thing. We did find some more caves down below that could be explored. And we also haven't found a village yet, or have done very much overland exploration at all. But anyway, it's all up to you. You tell me what you want to see me do next episode. Leave those comments down below. And again, please just 1 idea per comment. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen next episode. So until next time, you take care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye.